We're at 152 Red Schoolhouse Lane. I want to show you Red Schoolhouse. It is a road that connects, what does it connect? Like Fishkill Ave, which is one of the main streets in Beacon, and Route 9D. You can look on Google Maps and see. We are right near the Fishkill Correctional Facility, which is on Red Schoolhouse Road. If you look really close right there, you will see hints of the prison. As far as I know, it's closing. You might want to Google that. Don't quote me, do Google it. I heard that a bunch of prisons are closing. So let me tell you about what's out here. What I see is a super helpful large driveway that curves all the way around, which is nice. You never have to back into the street. I hear children playing. They have a really nice pool. I'll try to show you. See? Neighbors with a pool is always nice to make note of. So here is the house. They did put a nice fence in along the street. I'll show you a bit over here as well. There is some road noise, but it's also like sort of the height of the day around here and as busy as it is going to get. So here is, I was gonna say that this is the backyard, but actually it seems as though this is the front yard, because here's the actual front of the house. For this video, only because I didn't even realize that existed. I've only so far opened the back door. So we're gonna go in the back door for this video. But I just want you to know that I wish we were going in the front door. I have only sort of glanced at these photos, so this will be fun. I like this patio area right here. So when you first come in, you're arriving with groceries, whatever, you can pull right here, bring them in the back door. What's this? I wonder if I can even open it. Must just be garden stuff. You know what I mean? I'll try the key. Okay, let's see. So this back door, I gotta say, it really is pretty. It smells, has a new house smell. So this back door walks right into the kitchen, which if you noticed in my narrative, we were arriving with groceries, so that is really convenient. It's super quiet in here. It feels like I'm in some sort of model home. It's just so nice and clean and neat and new. It's the basement. We'll go there last. So what am I seeing off the bat? A nice fresh kitchen, induction stove, etc., etc. Pretty counters, looks out into the driveway. High ceilings, rafters, forced air and cooling. Cute. So here's the main living room. We're so lucky I don't even have to turn on any lights. It's plenty bright in here. Look at these floors. So these are older floors. These are newer floors. But all of them look great. I mean, this is just a lovely, turnkey, ready to go, newly spruced home. I'm 5'6", and for me, these ceilings are comfortable. If I were a 6'4" person, I might feel like they're a little bit low. Here's the front. But for me, I mean, it's an old house, so I think it's really sweet that they, oh my God, it's the kids at the pool party. I was like, what's that sound? It's nice to hear kids having fun. So here's the little front porch. I think it's really nice that they took the old structure and renovated it rather than, you know, taking it down and rebuilding the whole thing. It also helps with your taxes. This is a really interesting spot in Fishkill called Glenham, which is in Fishkill Township, but uses Beacon schools. So Glenham is sort of like a neat loophole where you get the Beacon School District, which is very sought after, and also it adds to your property value. But you pay the taxes for Fishkill, which are much, much lower. So that's like a little secret about Glenham that not everybody knows. 2 closets, hers and hers, as they say. This is the house is both beautiful and handsome, you know what I mean? She's got a little bit of everything here. Here we are in the primary, that's a tough light, I wish it was warm. Here we are in the primary bath. It also has access to the front hallway. So like if you come in the front door and you just have to take a shower right away, that's where you would do it. But for the most part, this would be the bathroom that is dedicated to the primary bedroom. Hey, good looking. What a cute little house. I love that little kitchen in there. Okie doke. Going up some stairs, not a ton, like half of a normal stairwell, probably. And I'm on the 2nd floor. Again, really nice floors. Right off the bat, I've got a full bath with a generous tub. It looks like, this is like an extra long tub for sure. Not super deep, but extra long. Oh. So again, original floors, lots of light. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have not turned on a single light switch since I've been here. So you can see there's a little bit of like tilt to the floor. I don't know if you can, so like here my line is straight and the shelves are a little crooked, but I mean, it's an old house. It is what it is, you know? They put in a ton of outlets. So they added the heating and air for the 2nd floor. Originally, it wouldn't have had that. So that's really nice. I mean, I have to give it to them. I feel like they made a really lovely, wow, space. Cool, look at this. These floors. Wow. Love. Look at these like twin rooms. Wow. I'm into it. I feel like it's got a lot going for it. More storage. I wonder why they haven't finished that. I wonder if they're like planning on finishing it, or if you get one bit of the house in its previous state. Okay, like here, let me see. What are the takeaways? If it's an older house, so it has like a lot of charm, and there are parts of it that feel cozy in the sort of, it's so nice and cool in here. But it feels really spacious. Like that's a big room over there and it's far away, and this feels really spacious, and the kitchen is far away from the sleeping quarters, you know what I mean? It's incredibly charming. Shall we head to the basement? What am I expecting to see down here? I want to see new appliances. I want to see like a heat pump, energy efficient water heating system. Ooh, wow. This basement looks great. Okay, so this is interesting. So, an inspector is not going to love that they've covered the entire foundation with foam insulation. That's all I can say about that. The electrical has been updated, looks good. They do have a dehumidifier down here, but it doesn't smell musty or anything. Here, so you can get an idea of like just how old this little place is. It's the original beams in there. But this basement is dry. It's bright. Water tank looks great. Everything is not new, but like, well, maybe. Looks pretty good. The foam insulation on the foundation is really interesting. I've just not ever seen that before. So they have obviously added a few outlets here. Here's where your washer dryer would go. You've got your dryer plug here, your washer hookups here. So that's where that would go. What the hell is that? I'll have to look back at the listing, but maybe, is there a well here? And it's not public water? That's what I'm guessing that is. You have your bulkhead that goes to the outside. But this is it's great that they put just regular foamy insulation here rather than spray foam. The inspector would be grateful and relieved to see that. I can imagine that the foam insulation on the foundation helps with keeping it temperate down there. I'm just in my head, like, thinking about if I should be looking into that for my own house. I'm going to see if this key will get us into this little room. Not the end of the world if it doesn't, but I don't like to leave any doors unopened. No, can't get in. And no, oh, I'm sorry. Look who it is. Oh, he jumped away. I'm sorry, you can go back where you were. I'm going to assume that it's just for garden stuff. That's who it was. Sorry, sir, or person, fellow folk. So yeah, that's that. Cool. That's the bulkhead that I said from the basement that you can walk out. So let's take one last gander from the back, not the front, remember? And that's that. Cute.